But I was scared to do that because I was scared that they were gonna pull off the property with the trailer and I was gonna drive down the road and see all this trash on the side of the road. That they was just gonna throw all the trash on the side of the road. You know. So I figured that it was best if I got some working men, like with a company, with a business mind, you know, they wanted to like keep their reputation up, not just somebody that want a free trailer, you know, to come do it. Yeah, get that old swimming pool. Yep. So the
boxes right there.
Yep. So let me ask you this: if they don't show back up, is this on us or them?
Well, by them hauling, it's on them.
Okay, I got it. I was just making sure.
Yeah, it's on them.
All right, y'all. Now that I've had the sheriff department called on me, we got that situation figured out, and I'm not in jail for dumping trash. We got that all figured out, and we know that it's not on us. You know, it's on the people that we paid to do it. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna be too hard on them. Like I said, everybody deserves a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth chance. Like, how many chances do we need?
Thousands of miles away, every heartbeat, every breath is filled with thoughts of you. I am so lost without you, and I don't know what to do.
I.A.G Farm family. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. As y'all can see, the boys and I are working on farm chores, and this is the crew for the foreseeable future for farm chores. And Megan did, a pretty good job training them up for farm chores, but we're moving into a more intense season of ministry and life and farming. And so I need to get them trained up a little bit better and get them to be a little bit more efficient, because there's some things that they still don't know. And I'm trying to get them to learn how to work together, because Tim is strong. Titus is like that. Titus is just a leader. You know what I'm saying? He's you can almost call him like the brains of the operation. And then Noah is just a willing vessel, someone that is able to learn quickly, and isn't afraid of hard work. So I'm getting them trained up, and they're working on getting things done over here now, and they're still back here. I think the last thing they do is they're doing feeding the dogs, because of the dogs. We tried to feed the dogs before farm chores, but they won't eat, because these are working dogs. So it's in their bloodline to work, and so their desire is to work and to get things done. And so so we end up having to feed the dogs after we get done farm chores, because we try to feed them before they won't eat, because they want to work first. But yeah, the boys, they're getting farm chores figured out, and I told them, because it only takes one person to feed the dogs, and so I told them while that one person is feeding the dogs, the other two can kind of be cleaning up the area, all their toys and scraps. Y'all know the boys love to fix on broken stuff. So they always had little broken pieces of stuff that they've been working on, little projects. And I told them, I said, while one person is feeding the dogs, the other two can just kind of be surveying the area and cleaning up. So we'll have a nice, open, clean section out here, and it won't be just scraps of toys and stuff laying all around. But yeah, we got a lot going on this week. And like I said, a lot going on this season as well. And I'm going to get started working on this barn, finishing off the barn with the siding and everything this week. We're also going to hook up to the cattle hauler, and we're going to head and get some more animals, some feeder pigs, and our sheep. I don't know if y'all saw or not. We were feeding them. I don't know if I showed that on video or not. But our sheep, their udders are starting to drop now. And so that means they'll be having babies pretty soon. And we've kind of talked to y'all about this new season, this new year that we're moving into, and we're established as far as our home. Even though we're gonna be doing a lot of work on our home as well, we're still gonna be building the porch and painting our house and everything like that. We still got work to do down there, grandma's down there. But part of our main goal this year is gonna be to get back to raising all of our own meat, because we were there before we moved down here. But once we moved down here, our goals had to change. But our ultimate goal didn't change, because our ultimate goal still is to be able to give to those who have need, to work with our hands so we can have something to give to those who have need. And the Lord has blessed us so much through this YouTube journey that we used to have the mission that was give, sell, sustain. We called it the GSS. And so we thought that we were gonna have to sell produce on the farm to be able to run the farm and operate the farm, and then we would have enough abundance to be able to give to people that was in need. And so now our farm setup has changed to where we're able to make an income off of YouTube. And now that just sets us up to be so abundant in giving to others. And so now we have the vision to not only just give, but we don't even have to sell. We can just give. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just give it all away. And so, we're going to fill our freezers, fill the freezers of our neighbors. And then also, we're going to load up in the excursion and have coolers full of meat, lamb and pork and beef and chicken and turkey. And we're going to ride to the city, to some of our old stomping grounds. And we're excited to bring y'all along for that as well, so y'all can see our old stomping grounds, because y'all only know us from the farm life, unless you've been around since the very beginning, because we do have a few videos of us doing ministry in the city, but we really didn't record like that back then, because it's just when people are in there are struggling, you don't really want to pick up a camera and put it in their face. You know what I'm saying? So we never did really record back then. We just did the work. You know what I'm saying? We were about that business. We were about our Father's business. But like I said, I think it'd be good now where we can kind of, go back and into our old stomping grounds, and with coolers full of meat, and give people meat, and fill up deep freezers and food pantries that we know about at different ministries and food banks and things like that. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I can't wait, for real, because It's like the Bible says that God loves a cheerful giver, and that's what we are. Like, we love to give, you know, and we hadn't just started this either. Like, that's the reason that we're so blessed now, is because of what we've done and the sacrifices that we've made, and the giving, the abundant giving that we've established in the past, the cheerful giving. And we're super excited about this. And like I say, we're actually on a schedule tomorrow to go pick up 10 hogs, not 10. 6. I said 10. I probably should get 10, but we're on schedule to pick up 6 hogs from a new distributor that we're gonna start working with. And like I said, we're gonna kind of try them out with 6. And like I said, we'll probably like pick up batches of 20 at a time. 20. Tim Jones said, let's just go and get 50 for real. But this time we're gonna do 6. And we're gonna kind of see how that distributor is, and then we'll kind of see, you know, at that point, if we want to keep on working with them or not. But yeah, so that's the plan. But today, I'm actually gonna crank up the tractor, and I'm gonna get it fueled up and everything. And I need to do some work because we had so many things going on, but it's a beautiful thing. We love it. But I'm actually, we're prepping to like do some work on our driveway. Y'all know we already like cleared everything out off the driveway. We regraded everything, all the rocks. We have a order of new rocks that's gonna be coming in pretty soon, so we're gonna get that spread out, and then we're gonna line our parking area out in railroad ties and kind of build everything up, and then make the boards like a little playground area and things like that. It's kind of gonna be right off the front porch, because y'all know we're gonna build this big amazing front porch on the front of Emma, our big long mobile home. And so what I'm gonna do today is I need to work on this ditch, and I should have walked y'all down there and showed y'all, but I'll show y'all once I get down there, because I still gotta get the tractor fueled up and everything. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some work on this ditch, because the ditch kind of has filled in with silt over time, and the ditch actually runs off from our secondary pond, and I need to dig that ditch out a little bit deeper, because the water, when it rains real hard, the water actually overflows that ditch and overflows our driveway and washes our rocks away, and those are some of the worst spots on our driveway after it rains and everything like that. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Like I said, I'm gonna work on getting that done, and then y'all see on another video, because I'm actually, after I get that done, I'm gonna hop in the Old Faithful, and I'm gonna get the siding for the barn, because I'm gonna start the siding project, like I said, because tomorrow we gotta go pick up those hogs, Lord willing. And you know, I probably won't work on the barn tomorrow. That's Tuesday. And then Wednesday I'll probably start working on the barn, and it'll probably take me all week to get this done, maybe a couple weeks. And once I get the barn done, then we're gonna start working on Emma, on our big long mobile home, and we're gonna start trimming out all the windows and everything with fresh trim, and then we're gonna paint everything. And after we get done painting, then we're gonna start building the porch. And so a lot of projects going on. I got a ladybug or something. Yeah, ladybug was on my arm. I was trying to fight it and stay steady with the video. But yeah. So after we get done painting the mobile home, then we'll start on our porch build. And so all of these projects are gonna just kind of come, like, fall in together, and y'all will see them. And it's gonna be a fun year, a fun summer, spring, fall, because it's going down, y'all. It's going down. And this chicken coop over here will be full of chickens and turkeys and ducks and all type of stuff. So y'all just stick around, and for this season, for this year. And for today, we're gonna hop on this tractor, get it crunk up, get all the fluids checked, and get it oiled up and everything, get everything greased, and then get it fueled up. And then we're gonna head on down here to the bottom, to the top of the property, and see if we can do something about this ditch at the front of the property. So y'all stick around, we're gonna get that done today. So hopefully y'all enjoy today's video. And as y'all know, it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, I expect to be on the tractor by now. I should have been done with my tractor work by now, but we spent a couple hours talking to the sheriff department, because 2 sheriff department cars pulled down the driveway, you know, about an hour or so ago. And they said that they had some trash, like a big old piles of trash with our address and name on them. And y'all know that we hired some guys, which I thought they were good guys. We hired some guys, you know, I think they're still good guys. They just had a lapse in judgment, man. And it was found out, because y'all know we have all type of boxes and stuff like that, them packages we received, and all those boxes had our names on them. And part of the stuff that they hauled away was like some of those boxes with our name on them. And so ended up like they took, instead of taking the stuff to the dump like we paid them to do, we paid them money to take the stuff to the dump, gave them extra, and they still took it and dumped it on somebody else's land, somebody else's property. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. It's like, it's so hard to find people to do good work nowadays. It's like, man, like but that also makes it easy for people to succeed, because all you have to do is show up and do the right thing in order to have success, like as a self-employed or as a businessman or entrepreneur or anything like that. Even working for somebody else, just show up on time and do a good job and be trustworthy, and not like dump trash on somebody else's property. But I'm actually instead of hopping on the tractor now, I'm the sheriff department person, because we've been doing some different stuff, and I have some stuff in my hand that shows like the card of the guy, the company that did the work and all that type of stuff, and it shows that we actually paid them. You know, that I'm not the one that dumped the stuff myself, like I said, because the sheriff department don't know what to believe. But anyway, so I'm waiting on the sheriff department car to come back now, because we've gotten everything figured out. We talked to the guys that dumped the stuff there, and they're gonna come back this evening to get it hauled off. So they're pretty much gonna end up spending money because they did stuff wrong in the first place. They were trying to save money. Now they're gonna be spending money to go haul it a second time, and then they gotta take it to the dump and provide proof that they take it to the actual dump, you know, so they won't be cited. And we need to get this all figured out so it don't come back on us, you know, and we end up getting fined for it, because we paid a company to haul this stuff away, and they didn't do what they said they were supposed to do. But anyway, we're hoping that this situation can just go away pretty quickly. But I'm about to meet the sheriff department guy. He's gonna take me out to where the trash was dumped at, and I'm gonna try to, you know, coordinate with the property owner, because these guys, they're gonna be out there all night hauling away trash. And I just want to let the property owner know that, you know, we're sorry this happened, and, you know, we didn't have anything to do with it, but, you know, these guys will be out there all night hauling that trash off. So I just hate that. I hate that. It's like, that's why I do stuff myself. Y'all see now why I do stuff myself and I don't hire people to do stuff. Like, you can't hardly trust folks. Like, folks ain't gonna do the right thing. You know, it's like I gave them guys extra money to haul off this trash and to take it to the dump at least. And I told them 3 times, face to face, man to man, looked them in the eye and said, do not take this stuff and dump it on somebody else's property. That's one of the reasons why I hadn't had anybody haul it off already, because I know how people do. They just take that stuff and dump it on somebody else's property, because people have dumped on our properties like that before. And I really despise that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, like I said, I pray for those guys, and I hope that they, you know, get their act together, you know, and don't, because that just makes us all look bad, you know. We need our young black men to like be good, you know, business owners and leaders, and to be trustworthy, and to not do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said, I called those guys and I told them, I said, I'm not even mad, I'm heartbroken. Like, I'm so disappointed in y'all. And for a man to say that to another man, like, I would rather you be mad and pop me upside the head than to tell me you're disappointed in me, and like you thought that I was better than that. You know, that really would cut me to the heart. But I know everybody's not like that. But man, but I'm waiting now to go meet the sheriff department officer, and you know, go lay my eyes on these trash piles so that I can go back out tomorrow and make sure that they're gone. And I've decided not to like ask for any of my money back from those guys, because I want them to have the money, because I know they don't have the money to like pay, you know, to give me my money back and then pay for the dump run and all those type of things. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just let them keep that money, and they can use the money that I gave them to actually like pay for the actual dump fee that I paid them for in the first place. And so, because they're gonna end up losing money on this, but we just want to make sure that trash gets hauled off. So this video has taken a turn. For real. I was supposed to be on the tractor by now doing some work, but now I'm having to go deal with this trash again. It's not even on my property, so I gotta deal with it again. But I'm gonna put the camera down, and maybe I'll pick y'all up, like I said, when we get there, just to get a little bit of evidence about, you know, where the trash is at, and then go back and see it gone. But I hate this though. I hate it for them, the guys that did the work, you know, for those young brothers, you know, that they didn't have more character and integrity than to do something like that. And I also hate it for the property owners that have to like look at that trash sitting there, because yeah, so the goal was to have it taken to the city landfill, but it was dumped on somebody else's property. But anyway, I'm gonna put y'all down. I'll pick y'all up in a minute. Yeah, got that old swimming pool. Yep. Mm-hmm. So
the boxes right there.
Yeah. Yep.
They didn't do what they said they were gonna do.
And it's a whole lot more than that. So
Yeah.
so that is another big pile.
Somewhere.
Cause it.
But he didn't show me the other pile. I'll get a few and drop it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it should have been about like 6 times as much as this.
Okay. Well, they done dumped it in 7 different places.
Because I don't know, it's like, this is not even like a full, maybe this was the last load they did. Because I'm hoping they didn't dump it in like 10 different places.
Yeah.
Yep, that's surely.
You recognize?
Yep, most definitely.
Yeah.
That's why we went back and gave you their contact information because, like I said, once somebody start lying one time, you can't believe nothing they say. They might not show back up. So let me ask you this: if they don't show back up, is this on us or them?
Well, by them hollering on them.
Okay, I got it. I was just making sure.
Yeah, it's on them.
Because we, like I said, that's why we printed stuff out just to make sure that we, protecting ourselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's when I cut that. See what I cut that piece out? Get your address. Right?
Yep. All right, I sure appreciate it because if they would have never had those boxes, we would have never knew that they didn't. Yep. Because I gave them guys, I gave them extra money to take the stuff to the dump, and they still didn't do it. Yeah. All right, y'all. So yeah, this is crazy. Like I definitely recognize the trash, and that's definitely our stuff. And so man, and that's not even enough. Excuse me, I'm trying to get y'all set up. But yeah, that's not even enough because the amount of trash we had hauled off, it was like quadruple the amount of that trash right there. But we gave them his contact information and everything, and the card that he gave us, and we showed them what we paid him and withdrew the money and everything. And so he said the officer said he's gonna come back out and check and make sure he got everything hauled off. But man, I just hate this. I hate that, man. I thought that we had somebody good working for us, but this just shows you, that you can't just trust anybody. Like I say, and this is why I do stuff myself. This is why I do stuff myself, so that things like this don't happen. But when you contract out people, especially people that have their own businesses and they have no oversight, this is why we like to use Air South, because Air South has oversight. They have accountability, and it's not just like individual contractors working for themselves. And so yeah, but man, I sure hate that, man. But that's how I go sometimes. And if we never had boxes, thank you all, because if we never had packages that had a bunch of packages that had our address on it, they never would have knew. Like we would have never knew. Like it would have just been, missing in action. We would have never knew that they didn't take the stuff to the dump. So thank y'all for sending so many packages so that in our junk piles it had addresses, so that the officers were able to come and identify who the trash belonged to. And now we know not to use this contractor again. And hopefully he actually shows up, because he says that he is gonna show up this evening and come haul the stuff off. But who knows? So we'll see. But let me get crunked up and get on up out of here. Like I said, I don't know whose property this is, because I was worried that it was like a homeowner's property, like somebody actually lived here, but it's like a farm field. So the officers may have just saw it out there themselves and came and found us. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get crunked up and get on back to the house. All right, y'all, now that I've had the sheriff department called on me, we got that situation figured out, and I'm not in jail for dumping trash. We got that all figured out, and we know that it's not on us. It's on the people that we paid to do it. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna be too hard on them. Like I said, everybody deserves a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth chance. For real, like how many chances do we need? For real. But anyway, so now that I got that handled, I'm back down here on what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. I'm running short on time today because y'all know my goal was to get this ditch dug out so that the water won't overflow our driveway. and it'll go into this culvert here and stay in the ditch instead of washing away our rocks on our driveway. And I want to get this ditch dug out, and then after I get this dug out, my plan is after the you know, I like to go and pick up material after everybody else has picked up all their material. So instead of picking it up in the morning before I do the job, I like to pick it up like in the evening, like 5:30, something like that, when all of the big contractors are gone and it's just kind of quiet in the store. And so that's still my plan today. I'm gonna still see if I can get there, but I'm running short on time. You know, it's probably about 3:30, something like that. And I'm gonna run out of time in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this ditch dug out. It shouldn't take too long because it's been raining, so the ground should be fairly soft. And so I'm gonna try to get this dug out and then get that draining proper. And then I'm gonna after I end this video, I start another video and I hop in Old Faithful and head to the lumber yard and get the siding for the barn so that I can start the siding on the barn. Not tomorrow because we got to go pick up hogs tomorrow. We're picking up about 6-7 pigs for freezer camp that we're gonna be raising to butcher in the fall. And so we're gonna do that tomorrow, and then Wednesday, Lord willing, I'll be able to start on the siding for the barn. So that's what my day has been like. I feel like I've wasted a little bit of time with this situation that I paid for. I literally paid some people to haul away trash, and they took it and dumped it on the side of the road. And then what made it worse, or better, because we never would have knew about it if our names and our address would not have been on the boxes that they dumped. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, well, whatever. For real, day in the life of Tim. For real. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get y'all set up and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this ditch dug out. Let me give y'all a before though. So before I start, it'd probably be a good idea to give y'all a before shot of what it looks like now, so y'all can get an idea of what it's gonna look like. And you can kind of tell right here. You might not be able to tell on camera, but when I dug, because I dug this ditch out myself, because the water used to try to go across the road up there and then go into the creek that's right here. But we wanted to move it and put the water to where to come down here. And so we dug this ditch here that comes all the way down the line of our driveway. And then we have a secondary pond over there. And yeah, I know y'all have seen that before, so I won't take y'all up and show it to y'all. But it's more like a water runoff pond and an overflow pond. And then the water fills up in that little pond right there. And then it comes down this ditch right here. And so, like I said, I dug this ditch myself. And what happened is that over the years, this little section right here kind of got beat down. I think I actually did it myself when I was bush hogging one day. I think I like bush hogged too low and hit the dirt, and then the dirt went down. And so you can kind of see how the grass is. And so what happens is, as the water is coming down through the ditch, there's a low spot here. And so it comes out of the ditch and then goes over our driveway here, and then it goes and catches the creek over there. And so what we want to do is we want to build this side, this little dam up, and dig it down deeper so that it can hold more water, and then build this up right here so that the water can't overflow right here. But I'm gonna get y'all set up and y'all will see what I'm talking about once I get it done. So here's the before shot. I'm gonna get y'all a good after I'm done.
Chained himself. He threw away all the keys, now he can't come home. He would lie in his bed and just talk to himself. Empty lies onto his mind. Living free won't guarantee a life of happiness, so get a grip and hold on tight. Keep on trying. Break your chains. All over, we could celebrate. Even though you are hurt, it will be okay. We could go around the world, just lead the way. Fly away into the clouds. Wouldn't you wanna be in another place, another time, another life? Keep on trying. Break your chains.
right, y'all, I just put the tractor back up, and I think I'm done for the day on this project. I think I've had enough fun, and I'm actually not using the right piece of equipment for this project, but I'm using what I have, and I think I got it pretty deep. Yeah, got it deep enough. It would be better if I had a little mini excavator though, because I also have these culverts here that I need to install, and I'm not able to dig down deep enough just with my tractor, even though it has that piranha tooth. But since we have all that trash hauled away, you can see those culverts now. But I got 2 of those culverts, and I think they're like 30 foot long, 20 foot long, something like that. And I think they're like 24 inches around. And so those will be plenty big to catch all this water. So I just got a little small little tin horn in there now. But it's been holding up pretty well. Like I said, it holds up good until we have like a good gully washer rain. And then it's not quite big enough. But I got this ditch dug out, as y'all can see. Got it cleaned out around the culvert. I need to pack some dirt down off into there. I think I might have loosened that concrete. But yeah, I packed some dirt in around there to make sure it don't leak. But that should be pretty good. And then as you can see, I got the ditch kind of dug out and cleaned out. And then I added dirt on this side. The dirt that I pulled from the ditch, I added it there to kind of build that up. So y'all can see, that's pretty tall. Like from the bottom of the ditch to the top of this right here, it comes to about my knee. That's about 2 foot. And so the ditch is about 2 foot deep. And then you have this dam over here on this side. And so you would think that would be deep enough. Like I say, it's deeper down this way just because I have it sloping off. It's not as deep down here, and it slowly gets deeper and deeper and deeper as it comes down to here. And that was my goal. I did that by design. And so I'm hoping that's good enough. And like I say, I won't know until a real big rain comes. And y'all can see on this side, I piled all that dirt up over here and I packed it down with the tractor. So like I said, I got a dam. And I think this was the section right here where it used to overflow it. And so I got that dammed up pretty good right here. And yeah, so it should be deep enough. Like I said, it's not a whole lot of water that comes through here, but it's enough to where it'll mess up our driveway. And so I got it worked all the way down here to this what I call our secondary pond. It's really just an overflow pond. But I'll walk y'all all the way down so y'all can see what I did. And as you see, I made it to where it's skinnier as well. So once it gets down here, there's kind of a natural little ditch there. So I don't really have to dig this too deep. I just kind of clean the grass out of it. But then if I walk around this way, you'll see our what I call the secondary pond, Turtle Creek. And I think one day I'm gonna come off in here. I probably could do it with the tractor. But if I come off in here and dig this out just a little bit to where to hold some more water, and then maybe we can put some little fish off in here for the boys to be able to fish, little pond. But you can see it holds a little bit of water. It holds about a foot of water, something like that, somewhere in that area. Like I said, it's filled up with leaves and stuff right now. So I could probably come in with the tractor and just scoop, because there's already a natural dam over there. And so all I do is just gotta scoop it and just make a hole, But when it rains hard, this whole area fills up with water, probably to about this tree right here. So you end up with a little small pond. And like I said, it's nice. Sometimes we come down here and go mud riding and side by side. But yeah, so the water fills this up. The way the water drainage works, everything slopes towards this little secondary pond, and then the water fills this up, and then it's supposed to slowly release the water, like I say, down through this little ditch here. And this little ditch, like I said, is just natural, and it was already here. And I came in because this natural ditch, as I was telling y'all, it used to stop right here, and it didn't go this way. And so what I did was I took that natural ditch that drains off from that secondary pond that was going through there, and I caught on to it there, and I took a ditch this way. And like I said, that kind of slows that water down and gets it to come on this side of the driveway. instead of flooding this field out here, because this field out here used to flood when we first bought the property. Maybe I can find a video of that. But now that field doesn't flood anymore because all the water stays in this ditch here. But sometimes there's so much water that by the time it gets all the way down here, it builds up so much force that it finds the first low spot that it can find once it meets that resistance where the culvert is at, and then it overflows the driveway and then catches this creek over here, because it's a pretty nice little deep creek over here. Let me show you how the creek on this side. Because I dug this little section of it out as well. And you can kind of see the little creek there that we have. And it goes all the way through and off the property over that way. So, yep. And that's the other end of that tin horn down here. But yeah, I've had fun today. Hopefully y'all have had fun with me. Following the sheriff's department to trash piles that were supposed to be at the city dump. Doing farm chores with my boys. That was exciting. And then coming down here and doing a project that I have needed to do for a while. So I'm looking forward to the next rainstorm so I can get down here and see what it looks like. Test it out and just see if this ditch is deep enough. Like I said, I really need to get an excavator, a mini excavator. So y'all stay tuned, because I.A.G Farms one of these years, in the next couple of years, may be purchasing a mini excavator, because just little jobs like this. And like I said, as we buy more property and develop properties, it's like putting in water lines. It's like we hired a company to put in our water lines on this property, and they use the excavator to trench that water line all the way from the front all the way down to Emma. We're really all the way down to the barn, because we got water lines going to the barn as well, to all the animal pastures. And so that was like a $3,000-4,000 job. And then if I got somebody to do this culvert, that'd be like a $2,000 or $3,000 job. You know, you add those jobs up, and eventually buying a $10,000 excavator doesn't seem, you know, it seems like it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? And I can keep little projects up like this, because I would love to put some limestone in this ditch, but I just can't get it deep enough. Like I said, I need to get it deep enough and then line it with some limestone, and then put, you know, have some nice culverts in this section right here, and line those with limestone as well. And we'll have a nice ditch, a nice, like, aesthetically pleasing ditch on the side, and it'll look good. Right now, it's just dirt, for real. Dirt roads, I love it. But yeah, so this project today is kind of preparing us, along with the work I did on the driveway, is preparing us to redo our driveway completely. We've already told y'all the plans for the parking pad up by our house, by our home, Emma, and you know about the porch bill. And we also are planning to do some work at the front gates. We're gonna do some white picket fence up at the front, and maybe even some automatic gate openers and things like that. So y'all just stick around. Like I said, we got a lot going on for this season, for this year, and we're excited to you know, let y'all join us for it and document the process, so we can watch it back, sit on the couch, eat popcorn, and watch it back ourselves. But y'all just stick around for the next one. I'm actually still gonna be going today. I'm gonna hop in Old Faithful, and I'll probably start another video and head and get siding for the barn. So y'all just stay tuned for that one. But with that being said, I'm just gonna call it for today's video. It was a fun one. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. See y'all on the next one.